last night. About last night.
Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to the new episode of
About Last Night. Oh, it spills on the
shit.
duvet. How scandalous of me.
Oh well, start as we mean to go on. We're messy queens.
Fancy girl. I'm your whore next door, Banksie.
And I am Lill, and I will forever be Lill. And today, we are going to be talking all about the first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK.
And we're doing it every week, aren't we, Lill?
We are doing it every week.
Every Friday you'll see a
Every
new
single week.
episode of us just having a little chat, a little natter, aren't we?
We have so much to get through today.
We do.
We've got the entrance look,
We have the mini challenges.
the mini challenges,
Yes. And we have 2 runways.
2 runways, not Ron, but 2. Not Ron.
Not one, not one.
Who's Ron?
Who's Ron and who's wrong?
Who's Ron and what has he done to you?
A lot of opinions, don't we, Lill?
Oh, so many. Actually, that's one thing that I did want to say.
What do you want to say?
I think people at home watching will be thinking, well, what gives you two the right to be watching RuPaul's Drag Race and then judging queens on what they're wearing or how they're acting? And to that I say,
Bog off, Justine.
bog off, you bitches.
Yeah, because we're allowed our opinions, aren't we? Because we're experienced, beautiful, gorgeous women.
We're so experienced,
We've been working
so
for years.
mature. We're my gracious drawing room.
Oh, lovely. This isn't even the bedroom. This is the 6th bedroom that you have. isn't
Yeah, I
it?
just keep a bed in every room because you never know when.
I mean, you don't know. You got
know
this.
when the mood might take
You know, it's the sleeping bedroom, the eating bedroom, the fucking bedroom.
Don't talk about the last one because that's a bit rude.
Is it? Cheers. You know, we're obviously not on Zoom. We're obviously sitting on a bed together. How scandalous. We actually are bubbling. We're work bubbling.
We're
aren't we?
bubbling. We're bubbling. We're bubbling up to the top.
We're a bottle of champagne bubbling up, baby.
We're rising to the top.
Like the cream.
Or scum. We can even cough in each other's faces. Watch it.
Stop! Covid will never get me. Stop it!
How many queens is there? Is there 13 queens?
I thought it was 12 or 10. Maybe 10.
There's a lot. There's a
Yeah.
few of them.
And we've made notes, haven't we?
We have made,
We've made glamorous notes because we really want to give you the true tea. We want to give you the truth about what we feel.
We're going to be very upfront and honest.
Honest. And you know what? We don't care if we upset people, do we, though?
I mean, I do a little bit.
Well, I don't, because everyone hates me already.
Or maybe I just won't care as well. Maybe I'll just be like,
That is a way to go.
maybe I'll just be dead nasty in every video.
For
How
example,
about that?
What would you say to me right now?
I'd say you've got a big hole in your tights.
I do have a big hole in my tights, if you can see from
I'd
camera.
say you've got no hems on your outfit.
Would you like to point to your headscarf right now? It's very evidently cut off the back of your dress.
Anyway, I digress.
Am I allowed to do it back to you? Or are you just going to have a massive go at me?
You invited it.
I did not invite hate into my
If
life.
you don't want a vampire to come in and suck you on the neck, then don't invite them in.
We need to show you our breakfast because it is 7 o'clock in the morning. We're up so early.
Not only. Are you ready, mate?
I'm now. Okay, I'm ready. I just need to burp.
We had a little idea that we could do a sausage of the week. Sausage of the week! We'll be giving you the lowdown. We'll be letting you know what sausages are hot and which sausages are not.
Yeah.
I am a sausage connoisseur. There ain't no sausage that I ain't tried. We've got one each.
Okay. Should we show what's the colour? What would I'd say that's dry dog turd.
I'd say that's a nice tea bag brown. This one's got a little pinch at the end, but you do get some like that sometimes.
And we don't judge.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The indentations are quite nice. It looks very crispy. How were they cooked, though?
They were cooked in an air fryer, and it took just 7 minutes. Can you believe
So
it?
quick. I'm perfectly done. Should we try and should we do the beauty guru soup?
Oh,
the job.
look who's here! So this is Foxy, our lovely mascot.
She's
here
got
to join us.
feel for boost.
She's ready for a little tipple. She's my little baby. She's a black Pomeranian. She's about 1.5 years old, and she's literally the sweetest, kindest dog in the entire world.
She's got a lust for life and a flexible spine, so what's that?
She has, yeah. And I think she can smell our sausages.
Yeah.
So, on to our sausages. What are you looking for in these sausages, Miss Banksie?
I'm looking for texture, taste, colour, consistency, which is also another word for texture.
Are you bothered about a meaty sausage?
I like a little bit of a crumble. You know, meat has a little bit of a crumble to it.
I quite like a
Squish.
chewy sausage.
Do you?
So that's what I'm looking for, a bit of chew.
Yeah. Shall we get to reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 2 Episode 1, Lill?
I think we should, Banksy.
Totally should. And while we do, should we have some breakfast?
I think we should, you know.
So every single week, we're going to be having a new and exciting breakfast that we're going to eat while we review our lovely show. What's this week's breakfast, Lill?
Well, today, I believe we're having crumpet.
Oh, crumpets. gorgeous.
We've got 2 each, and we've got this delicious original bacon seasoning to try out today.
Is it vegan, vegetarian?
It's vegan, actually. All-purpose bacon-flavoured seasoning. So, I think you've got mine, actually.
Oh, I got yours. Do a little swap, little tiny swap. And what have you got on yours, Lill?
So I've got Marmite on mine, because you either love it or hate it, and I love it.
Yeah. Did they say about you as well, Lill?
Probably, yeah. If I'm honest. So on one I've got a Marmite, and on the other one I've got this new bacon seasoning that we've been dying to try out.
Yeah, and I've got on both of mine because I just love bacon.
Cheers!
Let's try it out. So. It's quite nice, actually. It adds a smoky flavour to the flavour of the trumpet.
Do you know what? I'm actually so into this. Mixed with the butter, it's so
delicious. Delicious.
It tastes like frazzles, doesn't it?
It's like a frazzled trumpet. Should we begin talking about people?
Must we?
Must we? Without further ado,
let's start the review.
So, first off through the door was Lawrence Chaney, a very talented Glasgow queen.
I've met them before. They came to my night Notorious about 4 years ago in Manchester. We love you, we love you, we love you.
Very funny, very comedy orientated, a laugh.
Seems like someone that you want to be mates with.
Yeah, totally. And Lawrence was wearing that purple and orange with little poof hair. It was with a peplum, a little full body suit, wasn't it? What do you think? Was it safe? Do you think it was good?
To be honest, I can't really remember the look, so it can't have been that amazing.
Ooh. So you think it was kind of not as memorable as some of the other ones?
Perhaps a bit forgettable.
But when you're walking into the runway, I suppose, you don't be wearing your best look.
No one's gonna buy the cow if you give away the milk for free.
Oh, she's just full of these sayings, aren't you, love? Second in through the door was Cherry Valentine, someone we know very well from the Manchester scene, who came in and banged her head, didn't she?
Yes, she did. I mean, that's not what you want to happen, is it really?
And then the headpiece fell off when she was walking back out. Well, she walked in kind of like a black, full bodysuit kind of thing with a gorgeous headpiece, black hair, and it was all red stoned, wasn't it? It was really beautiful.
Looking very gorgeous and glamorous, so she smacked herself in the face.
I know, I think when you look that beautiful, you've kind of got to hit yourself in order to, like, you know, get yourself back to reality.
I'm gorgeous, I'm stunning, I'm everything. But I'm also a real girl.
Yeah, very that. And also, I like her laugh. I think she's funny.
Go on, do it.
Like that. That, wasn't it? I think we both hit it there on the head. And then, third in the door was Tia Coffee. And I hated the look. What did you think? Cheap. What? I can say how I feel. She's an amazing entertainer, a brilliant singer. She's just not a look person. But purely based on looks, which this first section's about, then I didn't like the look at all. I thought it was thirsty, like the girls said. But I think that she's got personality to spare. She's hilarious, amazing entertainer.
The thing about Tea and Coffee is, it's cheap.
But she said in her boy thing that she's not really asked about the look.
Sometimes it's not all about the fashion, it's about the personality, and it's about what you can bring to the table. She seems like a fun, nice, fab person that would bring the party mood up. That's what you want sometimes. You don't always want a look queen. I think that Tia Coffee would succeed in the acting challenges,
definitely.
In anything that's comedy based, or, you know, just like something really fun. Maybe fashion isn't her forte, but
that's fine.
You know what? That's not everything.
That's not everyone's thing. And so we then have one of my personal favourites, Bimini Bon Boulash.
Oh my god.
Who we love.
I have the biggest crush on Bimini.
I do.
It's literally so obsessed.
It's the yellow mullet for me.
It's just the everything for me.
The big titties, the flexibility. Also a winner of Sink the Pink, who we've worked with before.
She was Miss Sink the Pink
2019.
Yeah, 19.
It is probably the best performance I've ever seen. She's just a private dancer.
Oh my god.
And goes up the pole.
Literally a 20-foot pole and then swings like this.
And there's people throwing money at her and all these boys in suits. Oh my god, it's brilliant.
She's incredible. What did she wear when she was walking in?
So when she walked in, she had the blonde, sort of braided hair at the front. It was the pink, big titty, bedazzled thing, like bodysuit.
And it said vegan bitch on the legs.
And she is a vegan bitch, which we do appreciate here at About Last Night. I think that her boy look was the best boy look. That little little hat and the little big coat.
In the confessionals,
Yeah.
she does look cute. Well, although she's modelled for Gucci.
She's
modelled for Gucci, baby.
Everyone. She's a model.
She's a model, baby. She's modelled for Gucci. She's modelled for Gucci, baby. 3. 1, 2, 3. Give me a... Is it give me a slice? Give me a slice.
Give me a
Let's
slice.
have a slice.
Fancy a slide.
Fancy a slice. Okay, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Slice!
So it's Ginny Lemon, okay? And Ginny Lemon was personally one of my favourite looks. The hat sold it to me. I love that little yellow hat.
I think Ginny Lemon is always very Ginny Lemon.
And there's no way of describing it other than Ginny Lemon, is it?
Well, there is. Sue Pollard.
Sue Pollard mixed with, was it a bit of Kate Bush, something like that?
I can't remember who she said, but she's always 100% Ginny Lemon.
She's like a tango.
We love Ginny.
Yeah.
She's fabulous.
Look, Ginny Lemon's one of my favourite performers of all time. I love that Ginny Lemon's performances make me laugh, make me cry.
They make you cry.
They make me cry. They do. Some of the performances are really fucking funny and they make you piss yourself laughing. It's so good. And she came in probably one of my favourite looks, actually. I really liked that little yellow hat and the full yellow thing. The little furry hat was so cute on her.
And that's the thing, she knows her brand.
She does.
She knows her strengths and she knows herself. Next into the workroom we had Ellie Diamond. What did you think of Ellie's look?
I love Ellie Diamond to my bones, and I loved the dress with the little chap bit and the hair and everything matched, and it was all very cohesive and rhinestone, glamorous and gorgeous.
Yeah, I think she looked really put together. She looks quite polished, especially for someone so young.
Definitely.
I think she's fabulous.
Next to walk into the workroom was Sister, and what did you think of them though?
Well, I've known Sister for quite a while because they was friends with someone that I used to be going out with. So I've known them for maybe 10 years.
Wow.
But I haven't spoken to them for a long time. Anyway, I digress. I think the outfit was a bit off, and it was weird, and sometimes that can be cookie nice, but I think this was cookie not nice.
Yeah, I definitely agree the outfit was a little bit misproportioned as well, but I love the makeup. The makeup was beautiful. I really like the blue little circle.
Yeah, I like the blue.
I think it's really camp and really staple of their style.
Yeah.
So overall, I really liked it.
Yeah, I think
thought it
it's
was
nice
bold.
to see someone who's experimental.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what more they're gonna do. Then we had Taste coming into the workroom.
Oh, absolute legend of the London scene. I mean, just birthed out of nowhere and then just became this absolute sensation. Such a model, such a stunner, such an icon.
Just the slow motion videos where she walks slowly.
In those massive rooms.
With the cigarette, yeah, she's fabulous. She's got so much attitude.
I'm really excited to see what Taste does. I'm really excited. So, next into the workroom was a Brighton legend, a cabaret queen, the Glenn Close lookalike herself, Jo Black. What do you think, Lil?
I think it's so spooky how much she does look
It's
like
weird, isn't it?
Glenn Close. I mean, she really looks like her.
I always think with Jo's look, everything is to period. The proportions are so well put together. The fact that Jo isn't wearing a wig, he's wearing that little, the little finger, little wave piece of hair in front of his head, but it looks like it's so well proportioned to his body. I couldn't wear that.
I think he always looks so decadent. He looks rich and expensive and elegant, and I like that.
Well, Jo taught me once when we were, little text on Instagram, taught me how he washes his ostrich feathers and then hair dries them, whenever he has a show.
Oh.
Which I find very interesting.
Yeah.
Which I think is show is a true entertainer.
Maybe. I mean, maybe you should wash more of your outfits.
Maybe you could be on RuPaul next.
No, I don't.
Veronica Green was the next person that we had in the workroom. What did you think?
I thought it wasn't the look to bring for your first look on Drag Race, personally. But that's just because, you see a lot of 80s inspired dresses by drag queens, and it just looked a little bit, lovely to her body, beautiful body.
Yeah.
And beautiful face. Her face is gorgeous in drag. I've seen her on All Together Now before, that program on BBC, and she is a beautiful drag queen, amazing singer, amazing performer. Just didn't really think it was a showstopper.
I think as far as looks go, I think 80s ball gowns are a little bit done. But I think the silhouette looked amazing. She actually did look gorgeous. I don't know anything about her, to be honest. I've never really heard of her before.
You're looking forward to the surprise.
So yeah, I think that'll be good. I'm kind of a bit more excited because I don't know what she's like, so it'll be nice to find out what she's like.
Next into the workroom was an absolute legend. Someone we know
moderately well.
Moderately
well. The amazing Estina Mandela.
Oh my god.
We love Stina.
She has my entire heart. I love Estina. She's just so fab. And although she's trying to convince everyone of the UK that she's this fierce, rude bitch, she's not. She's the nicest person I've literally ever met. But she's got that energy and that pizzazz. Do you know what I mean? When she walks into a room, everyone's like.
I watched her do in London a couple of months back. Her do her React by Nicole Scherzinger number, where she does like the live React number, and she like did the water drop and everything, and she was killing it.
She's so talented.
Best number I've seen done live in so long.
I think there's a big difference between being self-important and self-assured.
Yeah.
She's so self-confident, like quietly self-confident though, not like in your face and brash. I think she's just fabulous. I love her.
And she's such a nerd as well, because did you see that little oh, I'm the Infinity Gauntlet of drag?
Yeah, I didn't understand what that meant.
She's such a little Marvel nerd. You can tell that she's like a little bit of like that geeky boy at school that had like no friends. I can feel that vibe from her, and she's just grown up to be this like supermodel, gorgeous dancer goddess.
Oh, we've been joined on the bed by Mr. Winston.
Hello, Winston. How are you, darling?
I only have 2 pets, so don't worry, there's not going to be any more animals that'll join us.
But they're the best of friends.
We've already got 2 dogs and a cat on this bed. We don't need any more.
Hey.
Anyway, next in the workroom we had a horror.
Ooh.
Who
what did you think?
Well, I liked the look. I'm not convinced that the name is coming from George,
Spanish
meaning
Jorge.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
I'm pretty sure it's a whore.
Is it not because it
You're a
sounds
slag?
like
However, let's think about the looks.
the look? Okay, I kind of like the look. It gave me Dorothy, but a bit more fashiony, and I kind of liked it.
It kind of blends into the middle for me. However, I know that she's a very, very popular fashion queen, and she has some beautiful looks, and she's a designer, and I do love her designs.
I liked it. I liked the concept, and I think she looked pretty good.
Yeah, I really like the concept as well. I love like the Friends of Dorothy element, like gay people.
I like the girl.
The girl.
Hello, the girl.
But personally, I thought the proportions were a little bit off, but personally for me, I thought it was a really cool idea, and she worked it when she walked into the runway. Like, she walked in, she owned the place, she threw a basket everywhere, and I love that. So Lill, we've just watched that first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 2. That is a mouthful, isn't it? And we know that our drag friends have also been watching them as well, haven't they?
They have. So why don't we find out what they've got to say about the matter?
Yeah, audio playback.
Hello, Lill and Miss Banksie. How are you both doing? I just wanted to let you both know that I have just watched the new episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 2, and I just wanted to say one thing. Fancy a slut! Yes, it was absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness me, everybody was absolutely stunning. Loved it. Love you both so much, darlings. Yes, that's happening. Mwah.
Well, thank you for that enlightening information that you've just given us. Sorry we couldn't pick up, we were very busy.
We were just asleep, weren't we?
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Yeah, knackered. But yeah, so now what we're